idea, even now, why it doesn't work. And I ended up just using a different, like he found me a different program and was like, use this one instead. Just so you get an idea of what the pipeline is like. From sequence to assembly to gene discovery to annotation, like that kind of pipeline. Don't worry about it if you don't understand. You can always ask me. I love talking about DNA sequencing. I do. But we don't have to discuss it on stream. It's fine. Message me on Discord if you want to discuss DNA sequencing. He literally had to give me an entirely separate program. And I thought at first, well, I couldn't get one program to work on my computer, so I literally had to start a Google virtual machine instance because I run Windows on my computer. And Windows and Linux, what you used to do was called a dual boot or a true virtual machine. Those were kind of your two options. And they both have their own drawbacks. And no, get out, skedaddle. There we go. So I use the new app, which basically is kind of a it's sort of a virtual machine. Like it's a little program that carves out its own space on your hard drive and changes the way it runs. But it is essentially a program. It is not a separate operating system. Linux is an operating system. And so a virtual machine is actually an operating system. This is all to say that I had to set up a Google one because it didn't work. And I couldn't get it to work. I kind of went off on a tangent explaining stuff that probably nobody cares about, but I think it's interesting. I guess I wouldn't be doing it as my job if I didn't find it interesting, but nothing worked. Nothing worked with the Windows Linux, and so I had to put it on Google Linux, and then I couldn't get stuff off of Google, and I followed all of the instructions. I had my husband look at it, I had my friend look at it, and nothing worked. Everything was horrible. It was just awful. And when nobody can help you and the internet is unspecific, it's super not degrading, what's the word? Disheartening. It's really disheartening. Because normally I consider myself a pretty smart person. And to just get stuck in a situation like that where I felt like I had used up all of my resources to try to solve this problem, and it just felt unsolvable. And I kind of had to come to terms with that. And